rate of business failure in Nigeria today is so unimaginable. And as statistics would have it, the number of failed businesses continues to grow even up to date. And of course, many businesses never planned to fail, but they failed anyways. Why? Because they failed to plan. And so in light of this, ABC Business Diet gives you the modus operandi, a well-structured and strategic way on how to build not just any business, but a sustainable business in Nigeria and in any economy. And with me today, to share with us amazing and important factors and tips on how to build a sustainable business in Nigeria is none other than the HOP herself, in person of Benedicta Onyanka.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
You're looking so beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, Ms. Benedicta, so tell us, in your own language and your own definition, what do you understand by business? Because definitely business could mean so many things. So what is business, and can you highlight the categories of business if there are any?
Okay, what is business? Alright, business could be any organization, okay, that engages in commercial, industrial, or professional activities with the aim of either making a profit or making an impact. In layman's language, let's just say business is an activity that brings in cash flow or activity that brings in income by producing or buying and selling of goods and services. And like I said earlier, it could be for profit making, and there are some businesses that are established not for profit making but for rendering services or for giving impact. So that's it. Then you talked about the categories. Yeah, definitely there are categories of businesses. I think there are 4 major categories. We have the sole proprietorship that we all know, the one-man business.
Yes.
Then we have a partnership, which could be between two, where two or more people come together to start up a business. And that partnership, it could be, there are different types of partners here. We have the dormant partner, we have the active partner, and so on. But I don't want to bore you with that. Then the next one is the limited liability company. This is where a company can sue and be sued in its own name, where we have the owner, the directors, the secretary, the team members, and so on. Then we also have the corporation. Corporation could be an NGO, or it could be the public limited company, which has shareholders. The NGOs are not for profit making, while the other parts are for share. They have shareholders, they have board of directors, they have just normal settings of the company. So that's
thank you so much for that concise explanation for the business and its categories there. So tell us, there is an old cliche that says most people take their time in planning for weddings, in planning for weekends, vacations, parties, and special occasions and such than we do to our own lives.
True.
And the same is also applicable to the business world, because the business world is the sea of uncertainty. And so, in order for youngsters who are planning to start up a business, to just start up a business out of their emotion or out of interest, enthusiasm, and being optimistic, what are the factors the Nigerians needed to be put in place to start up a business in Nigeria?
Okay. Like people do say, or should I say like the popular opinion out there, no two businesses are the same.
Yes.
But truly there are steps to follow for each and every business, regardless of what line of business you're into. And what you said is perfectly true.
Yes.
95%, if I'm not exaggerating, of
99%.
business you just started from
Exactly.
something, probably, I'm broke, I need money, let me just do something to make money. That's what most businesses start from. And that's why you see within 5 years, out of 20 businesses, could be only 1 or 2 still standing out. So now, what are the things, what are the first steps you have to take to start up that business? One is getting a business plan. Wow. You don't tell me that these buildings you all see out there just started one day and start laying. There's a blueprint.
Exactly.
There's a blueprint to everything. First you have to make you have an idea or a picture of what you want that building to look like, right? Then you get an architecture or an architect, you get them to prepare a blueprint of your ideas, to bring them to paper. Exactly. So that's what the other people will follow through and build that business, build that structure to its height. That's the same way our lives, our businesses are supposed to be planned. We get a business plan. This will show you, okay, after the step, this is the next step to take. After the step, this is the next step to take. The business plan answers every question at each point in time. This is what you would render to investors. Probably I want to invest in your business, and I'm asking you, okay, I want to invest in your business, and I see your business plan. You're telling me, yes, to choose your legal structure. I earlier mentioned the categories of businesses.
Yes.
And for this, it's not every idea that can be formed in one particular category. For instance, you cannot probably have an idea, it might not fit in to be a proprietorship business, or the idea might not fit in to be a partnership business. And that is where the business consultant comes in. You have to meet someone, discuss that idea of yours to that person. These people have been trained in that line of business. They know what goes for what. So whatever idea you have in there, they can be able to check it out. Is it something that is preferable to start as a company? The capital out there, is it something that is sustainable enough to stand as a company, or is it something you have to partner with someone to start? So that's choosing a legal structure. How do you want that business to operate in? What category should it fall into? Under, I mean. Then the next in line should be getting that business registered.
Okay.
If
That's
I
interesting.
oh, we are seeing so many businesses out there.
So many things in that aspect.
How many business out there is registered? How many can the government say, okay, I know this particular business, I know the business name is registered with us. How many out there?
The priority of that has actually been misplaced.
Misplaced on a big note. After choosing what category your business falls into, the next thing to do, the next line of action to do, is to get a business registered, get the licenses you need, get the identification number, whatever you need, get everything all well spelled out, all well set. It's not when issues start rising and you start running from one place to another, start incurring unnecessary expenses. What people don't know is, aside getting your business registered, you need a TIN number. It's very, very important. Because when these authorities start coming after you, and you register your business over 3 years ago, they will start calculating from when you registered that business till now, to the present date, and have to pay every dime before you get that TIN number.
And it's going to be huge.
It's going to be much. So why stress? Why incur such expenses when your business is still trying to boom? Why bring such expenses to yourself? When you could have prevented all those by getting all the necessary license, all the necessary identification number, well spelled out from the beginning, from the onset. So that is